Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Aqueduct Racetrack here on Thursday. It is the 16th of December 2021. Gonna look at the sixth race from Aqueduct, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kit 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. The sixth from the Big A, it's an claiming race going for a purse of $45,000. Races for 3-year-olds and upwards, never went through a race here. Claim price $35,000. We have a field of 10 horses heading to the main track. The distance of ground of 1,600 meters if you want to go by that, or the distance of ground of the 1 mile trip here on the Aqueduct main track. 1,600 meters, 1 mile. My top selection here, we're going to go with the number 7 horse, who is Prince James. We'll go 7-8-1-6 in the superfecta. 7-8-1-6 super. Top selection, 7 horse Prince James. 4-year-old gelding by Tisnow. Jeffrey Englehart trains this one. Dylan Davis gets the leg up. The horse's most recent outing came 28th of October at Belmont. 6.5 furlongs and claiming 35,000. And he finished 5th by 3 3/4 lengths. They cut him back in trip that day, and he just didn't show a lot sprinting. I do think a 1-turn mile is really what he wants to go. He's back down the class ladder to the longer trip. He could show some forwardly pace in a race that is they're not the quickest horses. But I think with the forwardly pace early on, he could really hold on to a nice victory. Also, like I said, that extra 2.5 furlongs or so from the last race, or 1.5 furlongs, should really suit him well. Two back around the 26th of September at Laurel, 1 mile and ops 35, finished third by 3 lengths. It was a very tough race. He was with him early on. He just couldn't show up late. Just wasn't his day to win. And then a Colonial on the 30th of August, 7 furlongs ops for 40. He finished second by 2.5 lengths, and he didn't show forwardly pace at that, and he was drawn stupidly wide, but he closed up like an express train from where he was drawn at the turn to where he finished. I thought it was a decent race after all said and done. And then they tried him on the lawn before that at Pimlico on the 19th of June. A one-time experiment that failed miserably, going a mile 16th and ops for 35. Finished 8th by 25 lengths. He didn't break well. Was behind the 8 ball throughout, and he just wasn't liking the green stuff there. And then prior to that, at Pimlico, mile 8th and ops 35, finished 5th by 7.5 lengths. He wanted to go. The jockey was holding him, and that cost him that day as a 2-1 favorite. His last victory came at Laurel on the 12th of February, going 1-turn mile in a optional 35, winning by a half length from a starting position. He won for fun, and I thought he had a lot left in the tank that day. That was a very good run. He's training well at Belmont. Like I said, back to a 1-turn mile. I think that's what we wanted. 8-1, let's use him. The 8-horse Geocare, he won very, very easily by a half dozen a month ago here at Aqueduct. Again, down the class ladder. Wouldn't surprise me if he gets a good trip at 3-1, so we'll use him in the multis. And also the 1-horse Roman Empire. His most recent race here, going against some very tough allowance horses, wasn't very good at all. He's going way down the class ladder to a claiming 35. He could definitely win with the class relief. Another horse training well. We'll use him on the multi-race ticket, the late pick 4. But to recount my selection for the 6th from the Big A, let's take the 7-horse Prince James. Give kudos to the 8-horse Geocare and the 1-horse Roman Empire. We'll go 7-8-1-6 super. 7-8-1 in this multi-race late pick 4. That looks like it's going to pay nicely this weekend. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.